right. Welcome to the 10th inning, Baseball Beyond the Final Out. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Brandon, and today we're going to be talking about the MLB trade deadline and MLB All-Star game. But first, home run derby predictions.
All right. Start with the last.
All right, so
Bottom.
we are going to be power ranking the 8 home run derby contestants in this year's home run derby. My number 8 is Jazz Chisholm Jr.
No.
Just not like a big power guy necessarily. The worst of the options that are participating.
I got Junior Caminero, young bat, got some pop, but just not fit yet. Too little young. Only has 15 homers. Big Truist Park. Not gonna hit many tanks. So yeah. Oh, and it's seventh. I got this one. 7th, I got Brent Rooker. He's a great power bat, but just not a derby type in my opinion.
My number 7, I'm gonna go with Byron Buxton. Kind of like Kevin just said, good power bat, big speed guy, great defensive guy, but I just don't think he stacks up compared to these other bats that are kind of fit for more of like a BP style where it's just hit the ball over the wall.
That's what a home run is.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 6, give me Jazz Chisholm. You know, he got that swag. He'll hit some tanks, but guys he's going against, he doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, my number 6, Brent Rooker. Yeah, kind of like Kevin said, just
doesn't stand a chance.
Good home run hitter, but doesn't stack up to these bigger guys with pop putting it over the wall.
Yeah.
He does have that short porch and left if he can hook a few out there, but besides that, he doesn't have a lot going for him.
All right,
5.
Starting off top 5. Give me Byron Buxton. He will hit one of the farthest tanks, but he's not going to win. He'll hit a good amount. It's going to be pretty close, but yeah, he's going to fall to 5.
Yeah, I think he's lower than that, but I'm gonna go with Junior Caminero there.
No.
Young bat, big guy, a lot of power. He'll hit some pretty far ones, but I just don't think he stacks up to the other guys. In the controlled setting, I do think he'll be better than my bottom 3, but not as good as these next top 4. All right, getting into the top half. Who's your number 4, Kevin?
All right, number 4. In front of his home crowd, give me Matt Olson. Really wish it was Acuna. If it was Acuna, he would have won, but Matt Olson, great bat, great power, but the guys above him are just insane.
Yeah, I would have to agree with your number 4 there, Matt Olson. Amazing power bat for the Braves. He's been doing it for, 4 years now in Atlanta?
Yeah.
In front of the home crowd.
Does have that home crowd advantage, though. I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
That will help him.
Yeah, he's been great there. They love him. Like Kevin said, if Acuna was in it, I think he would have won. Would have been awesome to watch. He would have been my number 1 power-ranked guy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not able to play.
Yeah, do you know why or no?
I'm not sure.
All right. That's for another time.
Yeah.
All right, start off the top 3. Give me O'Neal Cruz. You know, he's a big guy. He's gonna hit the farthest tank. It's not even gonna be close. He'll probably hit 500. He's really good. Has great potential. It'll be close, but yeah, he's not beating the top 2.
Yeah, my number 3, I'm gonna go with the rookie James Cruz.
No.
Not James Cruz.
It's all right.
James Wood of the Nationals. Yeah, that's bad. Very big dude, strong guy. In the controlled BP pitcher in the Derby, he's gonna be great. He's gonna hit some very far home runs. He'll hit them to all parts of the park. He'll be very fun to watch, very electric. I'm sure the crowd will love him. But yeah, he's my number 3.
All right,
number 2.
No, you got.
My number 2, the home run derby leader right now. What? Seattle Mariners. Home run leader right now. The Seattle Mariners catcher Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just so much pop. Again, hits from both sides of the plate. He'll put him out anywhere, just like James Wood. Yeah. Yeah,
I agree with Brandon. Number 2, Cal Raleigh. He's a beast, big dumper. He'll hit a lot, but number 1, you know, we already know Cal Raleigh. Number 1 has to be James Wood. He'll show off his oppo power. He'll hit a bunch of nukes. He'll perform in front of the crowd, and James Wood's a beast.
My number 1, I'm gonna go with O'Neal Cruz. Definitely is gonna hit the farthest home run, and I don't think it'll be close.
Yeah, I agree.
The dude is so strong, and he lifts the ball. He will hit probably the top 5 hardest hit balls.
Wait, he hurt his hip though.
Yeah, it's still though.
Yeah, that's
Top 5 hardest hit balls, probably some of the farthest ones. And I just think that he's going to dominate this competition.
Yeah,
should be fun to watch him. Should be fun to watch all these guys.
yeah. It'll be a great derby. Great derby.
Yeah, it should be.
Got some big names. Got some big dudes.
Yeah.
O'Neal Cruz and James Wood. They're like both.
Yeah.
Shit. All right. Here's a prediction. Cal Riley's gonna fall off in the second half though. After this, the derby's gonna kill him. I'm calling it.
Yeah, I could see that, but like nothing's broke his pace yet this year. It seems like I saw a stat the other day. He's hitting like 167 in the past like 2 weeks. But
good.
All of his hits are still home runs, so like he's still supplying the power, even though he might be a little bit less with the average, which is really what he's paid to do is hit home runs and catch.
Great defense. All right. All right. Next topic. All-Star Game snubs. So, my number one All-Star Game snub, it has to be Juan Soto. He started off slow, but obviously he's Juan Soto. He's heating up. He needs to be an All-Star. He's probably the best player on his team, on a unfortunately talented Mets. But yeah, he has to be an All-Star.
Yeah, Soto's definitely on my list. Has one of the highest hard hit ball ratios. All like his underlying stats have been great for the Mets. Really heating up lately. Has over 20 home runs. He's been great, but my number one is Christopher Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
Just especially with all the guys like David Peterson being added.
Jacob Mizorowski.
Jacob Mizorowski.
He has 5. He's really good, electric player.
Yeah.
But like 5 starts is not enough to be an all-star over a guy that cemented himself as like a perennial starter.
Yeah, that's like a whole like rant that a lot of baseball fans are mad about, especially us Phillies fans.
Especially some Phillies even like went out to say like when Mizorowski got it, like Turner said that's effing BS,
Yeah, and Nick Castellanos talking about how it's like the Savannah Bananas and the MLB only caring about their money now.
Yeah, it's bull crap.
Yeah. And it's like people are talking about with Mizorowski like Skeens last year, but Skeens had made like 6 more starts and had pitched like 20 more innings, at least, probably more than that.
Yeah. All right, so another snub has to be Seiya Suzuki. Leads the league in RBIs, or the NL. I mean, he has a crap ton of RBIs. I feel like if you lead in a major stat like that, you have to be an all-star. It just shows how important you are to your team, driving in all those runs. That's what leads to the Cubs being so good. The Cubs obviously have other talent, but like Seiya's been obviously helping win those big games.
Yeah, I agree there. With Seiya, he's my number 2 snub behind Sanchez. Just awesome year for him. He has a ton of home runs, ton of RBIs, hitting 3rd in that Cubs order, really helping him win big games and just not getting the honor.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Something he deserves, definitely, at least as a reserve.
All right. Another snub. Similar to Seiya, Trey Turner leads the NL. I mean, last time I checked, he led the NL in hits, and he's batting damn near 300. I feel like a guy like that who is producing like that good needs to be an all-star. Hits is like,
Turner is an awesome player for the Phillies this year. Hasn't been great on defense, but
he's improving.
Yeah, improving. But yeah, it's honestly unacceptable that he didn't make it. And like Elly De La Cruz, I feel like is also a snub of a starting position because his stats are just ridiculous and are way better than Mookie Betts and Francisco Lindor, who were the 2 shortstops on the final ballot. And like Lindor's having a great year, but like Mookie's not like having a better year.
It's just a name,
Yeah,
that's
like
what's fan
Dodgers,
voting.
Yeah, fan voting, Yankees, Dodgers bias.
Those big market teams, really helps them out.
Uh-huh.
All right, final snub, Josh Naylor. Did he get traded or signed to the Diamondbacks? New to the Diamondbacks.
New to the Diamondbacks, having a great season.
Great year.
The first basemen are great though.
A lot of talent at first base.
Alonso, Freddie Freeman, but Naylor could definitely be a reserve. Maybe play a few innings at first. Get
a couple at bats.
Having a monster year at the plate, hitting 290 something.
A bunch of tanks.
Awesome year. Yeah. Really propelling that Diamondbacks order. Picking up a ton of RBIs too back there.
Yeah. Unlike Corbin Carroll.
Yeah.
Been sucking. Wait, no. Never mind. He's good. All right.
Yeah, well, like we were saying about fan voting, Kevin, what do you think of fan voting? Good or
it's
bad?
Bad. These big market teams like the Dodgers and Yankees, they're going to get all the votes they can get. Especially, like, they have so many obviously other teams have a lot of fans, but like, it's bull crap. If you have the more fans you have, the more likely you will to have an all-star starter.
Yeah, I agree. There's like the whole final ballot, like with, I think it's ridiculous that Max Muncy made the ballot over a guy like Eugenio Suarez, who
hits tanks.
At the last time I looked, he had 26 home runs, like something like that, and Max Muncy had like 13 and had a terrible start to the season.
He's not even healthy right now.
Yeah, and Suarez has had an awesome year.
He's playing every day.
Playing every day. Could have been close to beating out Manny for the starting position. Both guys having great years, but like the Yankees-Dodgers bias, it's just crazy. And like another guy on the Rays, first baseman Jonathan Aranda, didn't get it. He's in the game, but did not get a chance to even get voted to be a starter because of Yankees bias with Paul Goldschmidt, who kind of fell off.
Yeah, he started hot. He started very hot.
First couple months, he's had a rough couple months since. But
Yankees in general, though, have not been playing great.
Yeah, those big market teams getting all the votes, kind of taking chances away from these smaller market teams.
Yeah, the voting should take place for the reserves, not the starters. The starters should be based purely off not stats, but like who produces the most and who's most valuable to their team.
Yeah, I agree there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point to leave it on too.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Final topic: the MLB trade deadline.
All right.
We got 10 names. We're gonna predict where they're gonna go. There we go.
All right. First name: Eugenio Suarez, just previously mentioned. Big bat. I think he's gonna go to the Yankees. Yankees. I'm not sure who their third baseman is right now, but they could certainly use a big bat. Obviously, they have Aaron Judge. Him and Eugenio Suarez just pair perfectly together. Maybe Judge batting right after, or probably right before him. Get on base, maybe clear the bases for him, and just.
I have Eugenio Suarez going to the Cubs, a team with dire need at third base. A team that I think could go all in for a championship. Saying that this is also Kyle Tucker's last year as of right now on his contract. Just got traded from the Astros, obviously, but trying to go all in. Huge hole at third base between having like Matt Shaw play there or Miguel Brujan, whoever else they keep rotating, John Birdie. Suarez would be a huge upgrade to add to that middle of that lineup too. Add a bunch of home runs, especially with the shorter porch over at Wrigley.
Yeah. All right. Next player, Ryan Helsley, big closer for the Cardinals. I believe he will go to the Yankees as well. Yankees are in dire need of a closer. Obviously, they have a good one. Devin Williams, obviously, just acquired him. He just hasn't been the same as he was on the Brewers, Fuck, I forgot they had him.
I have Ryan Helsley going to the Cubs. Kind of like I said earlier, trying to go all in, get a championship. They have the roster to do it now. Helsley's just awesome bullpen arm to have. Huge
electric
closer, lockdown. And the Cubs could really use this, close out these games. And they don't really have a solidified closer right now. It's kind of like saves by committee. And if they really get that lockdown guy, they can use all their other guys in the 7th and 8th. Really help them win some playoff series and stuff.
Yeah.
Next guy is Bo Bichette. Obviously, Blue Jays are in first place in their division in a playoff spot now, but I think if they go on a skid, Bichette could likely be dealt at the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think he's ending up, Kev?
I think he's going to go to the Braves. Braves in dire need of a shortstop. Nick Allen, who even is that? He sucks. I have bad experiences with him on my fantasy team. Doesn't do crap. Plays good defense, though. But Bo Bichette, obviously a big bat. Better than Nick Allen. Yeah.
I'm also, if he goes anywhere, it'll be the Braves. Huge hole at shortstop there for them. With an already loaded order, it's just like throwing Bo Bichette in there just seems
a cherry
like,
on top.
Yeah, it's just like seems like it's going to be so dangerous with him. He can really hit anywhere. He could hit 1, which probably not with Acuna, but he could hit 2. He could hit 3.
Could see him in the middle of the lineup,
you could throw him
6.
5, 6. He's
hole.
just such a versatile, awesome bat that just to throw in with all those power guys. He can get on base. He can hit home runs. He can play great defense.
Yeah, he's also it's solid glove. Nick Allen's a good glove too, but Bo Bichette you'd obviously rather have.
Just it seems like a guy that could help get the Braves over that edge.
Yep. Obviously the Braves have a losing record.
Yeah, and really help them compete for a World Series once they're in the playoffs.
Yeah. All right, next guy, Sandy Alcantara. I got him going to the Mets. Obviously the Mets, very talented team. They just need, like the Braves, put a cherry on top, get a big arm like Sandy Alcantara to fill out the starting rotation. The rotation hasn't been too great right now. Obviously, just getting back Sean Manaea, that'll help. But Sandy Alcantara will really help out that Mets rotation. Obviously, coming back from an injury, he started off slow, but he's starting to get better as the year goes by. So yeah.
My pick for Sandy Alcantara. Pitching right now, he's in Miami. Terrible situation, just terrible team. I have him going to the Yankees. They seem like they need another starting pitcher, especially with Garrett Cole out now. Luis Gil, they're not sure if he'll be able to pitch this year. Just Sandy would be a great number 2, right behind Max Fried. And Rodon's been great. He'd probably be the number 3, and then have Clark Schmidt being the 4. That's such a solid rotation going into the playoffs, and trying to help win the division, beat out the Blue Jays. If they get that one more arm, they seem a lot more complete to me.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Zach Gallen. Where do you think he's going, Brandon?
I'm thinking the Tigers. Obviously they have Scooble. Jack Flaherty's great. But again, like that third guy, it's like Gallen he's had a rough year, probably one of his worst in his career, but he's just so good that I think he can turn around at any point. He was great in the playoffs a few years ago. Just like he can really propel that team over the edge, give them more of a solidified rotation, unlike last year in the playoffs. They really just had Scooble. But now if they get like a whole rotation of guys, it'll give their bullpen more rests, give them a better chance of winning, help them out a lot. What do you think about it?
I'm thinking Zach Gallen to the Padres. Obviously, he's a guy with playoff experience. That'll fit good on a playoff contender like the Padres. Fill out that rotation. Just get another great arm in that already talented team. Yeah. Yep. All right.
Who's next?
Josh Naylor.
Josh
Naylor to the Mariners. Mark my word. Go him paired with the big dumper Cal Raleigh. Just recipe for a disaster for the rest of the league. Josh Naylor, obviously a big bat. We talked about him being an All-Star Game snub. He really deserves a spot on a contender. He's on a contender, but Mariners are better. So yeah.
I agree with the Mariners there for Josh Naylor. Obviously huge bat, like Kevin said, and you're adding him to an already talented lineup like with J-Rod, J.P. Crawford's having a great year. Cal Raleigh, Randy Rosarina, this really makes the Mariners need one more bat, it seems like. They don't have a ton of lefty pop. So this would help them a lot, fill that first base hole. Seems like it's kind of meant to happen.
Yeah, I just want to add on, J-Rod, he should not be an all-star. I saw something that he has like an OPS that starts with a 6, so I mean that should not be all-star caliber.
Yeah, I totally agree.
That was random, but just had to put that point out.
Hopefully for the Mariners, he'll have a better second half. He always his stats in the second half are always better. So
all right, yeah,
we'll see where that leads.
All right, next up, Jarren Duran. Where's he going?
Jarren Duran is coming home to the Phillies.
Yes.
Really need an outfield bat.
Yeah.
Not necessarily another lefty bat in our order, but
a guy that will fill the hole of Brandon Marsh, who is not good.
Exactly.
He could patrol center field. Obviously he's not the greatest glove, but
Duran brings that energy. He'd fit in so well in Philadelphia.
We'll have the support too. Obviously, what he's gone through, I think the Philly fans would support him a lot.
Yeah, I think he'd be great here. Plays with intensity. Loves playing. Huge bat.
Extra base hits. That's all you need. Driving those runs.
He'd be such a big spark plug. And like we said with Bo Bichette, you can really plug him in anywhere. You can hit him second before Harper and Schwarber. You can hit him fourth. You can hit him first if you wanted. You can hit him fifth. Just so versatile where he can hit. Yeah,
with the Phillies lineup being so talented, obviously they're guys like Bryce Harper aren't heated up yet. I mean, it would be pretty scary to see Duran in a loaded lineup with a hot Harper and everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, and obviously I think Jarren Duran to the Phillies.
It kind of seems like it's meant to be.
Meant to be, yes.
And I mean, and versatile. You could stick him in left too, because Max Kepler's not doing
No,
so
we
great.
could
That's
get
a
rid
whole
of him.
nother issue, but
Yeah.
it's just
him-
there's just like there's two spots you could put Durant, and it just seems like it makes sense. For
Yeah,
the
that would
Phillies.
obviously the Phillies defensively aren't that great in the outfield, but except for center, that wouldn't help. But
Yeah,
that's besides the point.
Yeah,
All
the
right,
recipe for the Phillies has always just been offense.
Yep.
So.
All right, next up, Byron Buxton. Love to see him in Philly, but I don't think. Where do you think he's going?
I think he's going to the Guardians. Just a team, they're having a little rough stretch here, but I think they'll turn it around. Obviously, a talented lineup: Steven Kwan, Jose Ramirez.
So underrated.
Yeah, just like they're just great team. I feel like they're too good to lose, especially if they had Buxton. In the outfield, make a playoff push. I don't see them winning the division just because the Tigers are so good, but and they need some outfield help. Buxton's great out there. He'll add a bunch of home runs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Byron Buxton's going to go to the Blue Jays. They really don't have much strength in their outfield. Obviously, Anthony Santander, he's on their team. He's not doing much this year. Wait, is he on their team?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, fuck, my bad. He's not doing much. Dalton Varsho plays a great glove in the outfield for them, so you could probably plug Buxton in there. It's just a very energized player. Hit for the cycle the other day. Yeah, just fun to watch. All right, next up, Mitch Keller. I think he'll go to the Cubs. He's nothing special, but he could fill a little gap in the Cubs rotation. They don't have anyone too crazy. Yeah.
I said the Mets, kind of same rationale there. Fills that a little just gap in the rotation. Nobody that's pitching great. Clay Holmes decent. Manaea's coming back now. That's big for them.
Yeah.
Kodai Senga's been good, but
yeah,
nobody too crazy. Could add another good arm to that rotation.
Yeah.
All right, lastly, we got Ryan O'Hearn, big
yeah.
DH for the Orioles.
Yeah, starting an All-Star game this year.
Having a great year.
Congrats to Ryan O'Hearn. Oh, yeah, I think he's going to go to the Mets. Stinks as a Phillies fan, but he would be just another bat in the Mets lineup. They could use a DH. Who's their DH?
The Red Sox.
The Mets.
The Mets.
I meant Mets. I don't know if I said that.
I
could look in a
it's
sec.
Jesse Winker. Rotation between
awful.
him or
Terrible.
Yeah.
They need Ryan O'Hearn. Ryan O'Hearn is very good at baseball. He will replace Jesse Winker in a heartbeat.
It's a good point. I said Red Sox to Kevin's response because that's my pick for the Red Sox. It seems like there's just like that little hole in the order ever since Devers has left, like right behind. Duran's not playing well, but like what was behind Duran and Bregman, who both are playing a little injured. Bregman's not even playing now, but just adding another bat with the short porch and right pesky pole. O'Hearn could get some home runs there. Sneak him out.
Yeah.
Seems like a good fit for him.
I'll say something about Devers. Has not been good for the Giants. Obviously, it was a big trade that just happened, but he just has not been producing for them. He did start off slow this season on the Red Sox, so who's to say he won't be hot after the All-Star break?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's talk a little bit about the draft. Number one overall pick.
Super surprising picks so far.
Yeah. Let's talk about number one overall pick. I think his name was
Eli
Willits.
Eli Willits. Prep bat.
Don't know him, to be honest.
Going to the Nationals.
But I did like Ethan Holiday, number 4 overall to the Rockies, his dad's former team. I think that'll be really cool. I'm pretty sure he might have. Don't mark my word. I think he threw out the first pitch at a Rockies game before that, which is pretty cool.
I like that pick, and I think so far like the biggest steal of the draft, like Cade Anderson at 3.
Yeah.
Who did he go to the Mariners?
Mariners.
I believe
Mariners
that's
are very
that's
good.
such a steal. Like he should have been the number one. Like
yeah, and the Mariners are very good at developing pitchers. Obviously, like guys like Brian Wu, I'm pretty sure he's very good. Luis Castillo is very good.
Yeah.
Obviously, he wasn't in the minors with them, but still, they could develop some arms.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot.
Yeah, like the first 2 guys drafted were very shocking. Like with guys like Cade Anderson, like just mentioned, Kevin just mentioned Liam Doyle,
yeah, electric arm.
Seth Hernandez, I think, was the top projected prep arm.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Back to Liam Doyle. It's not. I mean, not that I know of, like a relief pitcher getting drafted in top 5.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Yeah, I know he started some games this year, relieved some, but he definitely seems more of like
An electric arm out of the
closer.
bullpen.
Yeah, like kind of
especially in
closer
the play
in the
or the
future.
College World Series.
Yeah.
He's
just been great.
He's electric.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
all right.
What do we have?
That's all for the 10th inning. We'll see you next time. I'm
Yeah,
Brandon.
and I'm Kevin, and we'll see ya.